Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday Tea Talk, Destination Edition. We are at the War Memorial in downtown Indy, and I might show you some footage, but there's some buildings behind us. We're behind the War Memorial, and that's what we're doing. So we came here. This place is the Korean War Memorial, but there's a lot of activities that occur here. People are exercise up here every day. They run up and down. There's a yoga class right beside of us, so you may or may not hear it. She's on like a speakerphone, so they're just like right there. And oftentimes they have like classes like right here on the staircase. And so we're here. It's a popular place to come to, and it's in downtown Indy. So I hope you're all having a good Tuesday. Hope your week's going well. And here is Emily.
Hey everyone. So it's really fun to come outside and do a little Destination Tuesday Tea Talk since it's summertime, it's warm, it's not raining. So I just want to take advantage of doing stuff like this in the summer while we can, because guys, June is basically over. Tomorrow's the last day of June, which just blows my mind, and I want to soak up summer as much as possible. So fun fact though, our friends that we went out with the other night actually got married here.
That's right.
At this Korean War Memorial. It's really a beautiful memorial, and on both sides, it looks identical on both sides, mostly, except for a few statues that are of different, people and heroes and stuff. But on each side, there are these huge, like, gold brass doors, and it leads to like a museum and stuff on the inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's been closed most of the time that we've lived in Indy because of COVID, but I think it might be open again. So we'll have to maybe check out the sign on the door before we leave to see if we want to come check it out sometime soon.
Yeah, I would like that. That'd be cool.
Me too. Yeah, so they stood in front of the big golden doors and got married because they were a COVID couple. Their wedding was all planned out for 2020, but it was in April of 2020, and that was just not a good time whatsoever. But they wanted to keep their date, so they actually used to live in an apartment like right across the street. And they just walked down from their apartment, had their wedding here, and then they went back up. So I think that's such a fun story. I mean, it was not fun for them at the time. It was really awful, but for the future, it's like, how cool is that?
Yeah. Today, I've worked all day. I went on a walk. I rode one of those bird scooters today. Oh, it was so fun. And yeah, it's crazy. There's all different types of those scooters around Indy, and they're just piling up. Another company came in to Indy like a couple weeks ago, and they're a red electric scooter. So now we got the red scooter, the lime, and the bird. And while I was going down to the garage, and then I was coming back, and while I was there, I saw the harshest word exchange, car anger that I've ever seen before. This guy was driving, and a shipping truck had just stopped and in the middle of the road, so cars were having to take turns going around him. And the guy, one lady didn't go fast enough for him, so he like cussed her out and yelled at her, and it all happened literally within 5 seconds. So he was just like super mean. I was like, oh wow, that is the harshest. Like, it wasn't just like a normal like angry like move on. It was like every cuss word in the book. He was a huge construction worker guy. I think he obviously had possibly the worst day of his life or something. Or I wouldn't be surprised if he just got fired, because he was like screaming at this lady. I was like, oh wow, that's wild, dude. So that was, I've been thinking about that today, even though it's like, I was like carrying that today, just thinking about how harsh that was, kind of like traumatizing. I feel bad for that girl, so bad. So I did that, went back to work, and now we're here. So we did not make ribs today.
We need to. Can we still have them?
Yeah. Maybe we'll make them Thursday because you'll be at class on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, so a few things. First of all, I have never ridden those scooters that Michael's talking about. I've almost ridden them with some people from work, but we got too nervous about riding them because they go pretty fast and people get crazy on them, like going on the street and stuff. I don't know. I'm just too much of a safety nut. I'm scared. Also, it's kind of complicated with the app and all of that.
Well, on the weekends, you see a bunch of like drunk people driving them just on the sidewalk, and like the girls that are dressed up and the guys. It's just like, oh my goodness, you guys should not be driving.
Yeah, they probably got off one of those pedal bars and got onto an electric scooter.
I know. So.
Also, that's just so terrible about that man that you saw today.
I know.
That's traumatizing.
It is. I'm still thinking about it. He was a very angry person. So.
Yeah, that's not good. Also, I forgot that I didn't tell you guys, or maybe I did. Did I give them a report since I did my whole like workshop thing where I had to do a client and give a presentation? It was wild. I'll just give you a brief version. So I went to Butler last Thursday night, and I was there with my team until like 10:30 p.m. Then we decided to get to Butler at 7 a.m. the next morning on Friday. And then we were there for the whole entire day. And we came up with ideas for our client and like put together a presentation and then had to give it in front of all of the other teams and the judges that are from the client and in front of our professor. So
that's wild. The clients were there?
Yes.
That's crazy.
It's kind of nice for them because they're getting free ideas from MBA students.
Yeah.
For whatever that's worth. We're just starting out our MBA, but you know, some of these people in this programs, like they have a lot of amazing ideas. So
yeah.
I did my best. I passed the class. So it was a pass-fail class. It was just a 1 week intensive thing. It's meant to be fun and like rigorous, which, hey, definitely rigorous. I don't know how much fun it was, but I did end up liking my team and all of that. So it was supposed to be mostly like a learning experience and to teach you that MBA is going to be more challenging and rigorous than undergrad. So they achieved that for sure. Like Michael told you yesterday, I have a presentation to give tomorrow night in my regular class. So I've been working on that a lot. I'm feeling pretty good about it because I did learn a thing or two about giving a presentation on the fly from that 1 week course. So I have to learn to stop planning out every single word that I say and just try to get my point across without being nervous. Just go with it. I don't have to have a script memorized, but that's what I usually prefer to do because I get nervous in front of people for no reason, my body has this reaction. I want to do as well as possible, and I don't know. So this is what I got to do tomorrow. It'll be fine. And then our friend is coming this weekend. I'm so excited for, the upcoming weekend. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Matthew's coming. I was just going to say, you plan out word for word, and I will, I might have a word for word document, but then I'll just, 5 minutes in, it will just be gone. And I'm just rambling about stuff, and it's like, oh no, this is bad. And so I have to get back on track. So that's my problem.
That's funny.
Because I get nervous. I'm like, oh crap, I forgot a word. Then I got to, whatever.
Yeah, I do the same thing.
So,
I gotta time myself tonight and see how I'm doing with time. So it's supposed to be 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. We've talked for 9 minutes already.
I know. My issue will probably be I'll go beyond 7 minutes, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think it'll be fine.
Matthew's coming to town. We've mentioned it. He'll probably be in some of the vlogs, hopefully. Yeah. Maybe or maybe not. I think he will be. So I'm looking forward to being with him. We're going to go to maybe a few good restaurants and just hang out in downtown Indy. I think he's going to go, I don't know if this for sure, but I think he's going to go to the downtown Indy library, which I've never been to. And I don't really know much about it or even if it's that good, but that would be really cool. And I know he's going to go to a movie probably, and we're going to go to Goose the Market during my lunch break on Friday. And yeah,
We haven't seen him since last 4th of July, which is so crazy.
that is wild. I cannot believe that. I haven't seen him in over a year. So, and
Almost a year.
almost a year. This week will be 1 year. So, and will he be here on the 4th of July? Yeah, he will
that's
be.
Sunday.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. He'll be here for the 4th of July. That's crazy. So, yeah.
So last 4th of July, Matthew was here, and it was a crazy COVID time, and nothing was really open, and fireworks were not happening publicly. Like, people still set them off, clearly. But we went out to our little tiny balcony, and the three of us, like, watched 7 different fireworks shows from different parts of Indy. We could see them all from the balcony, which was really special. But this year, I really want to, like, go out of our apartment and walk somewhere downtown where, you know, we can get a good vantage point, because they set them off right close to here.
Oh, really?
Off of one of those, you know, tall skyscrapers. So there's no reason why we can't just walk from our apartment down here and watch them. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people, but that's fine.
Yeah, that would be cool. I do remember, there's a lot of fireworks in the Indy because the firework laws are amazing here, and you can buy almost anything versus Illinois or even Virginia. You got to go to Tennessee or maybe Ohio to get good fireworks. I don't remember. So, yeah, it's always fun because I love fireworks. I just think they're really cool. I love lighting them off, you know. But yeah, downtown, there's a lot of people that buy these fireworks. So there's like your expensive ones that, you know, businesses put on, or the city, or, you know, a combination. And then there's these like just normal people will buy the giant crazy fireworks and let them off in the parking lot or even in the street. It's wild. It's wild.
Oh my gosh. Do you remember when our downstairs neighbors, like, shot off fireworks directly below us from the balcony, and it was so scary?
They had like Roman candles, but also they had legit, like, they had tube holders, and they were letting off pretty big fireworks, just like holding them out, shooting them. Very crazy. And I remember, because fireworks will go off until like 2 a.m.
Right,
or later. And I remember people throwing fireworks, that same group or someone like below them or above them, they were throwing off giant things of fireworks off their balcony and putting them in the car, which is so drama. Just go downstairs. But I do remember that. So, yeah, all that to say, I'm looking forward to the 4th of July.
Do you guys have any traditions that you do for 4th of July, or what are your plans for this weekend? Anything fun?
Yeah, one time we went to a lake house, which was really fun. I don't know if we have any traditions. I remember going to my granny's house and bringing fireworks and letting them off. That was always fun.
Our new tradition since we've been married is hanging out with Matthew on 4th of July, whether it's in Chicago, that's where we used to go, or Indy now.
Yeah. Oh, we did. Even in Chicago.
2 times.
Yeah. I might have been there more on 4th of July.
Yeah.
That's crazy. 4th of July in Chicago is pretty fun.
Yeah.
You got to go to a very specific area to see the fireworks.
Pier.
Yeah, Navy Pier. Or I think the one time, yeah, it was Navy Pier. I remember going as a kid on 4th of July a couple times. To Chicago. Because my sister was at university, and we were there, so she was there. So I remember Target was sponsoring the Navy Pier firework event, or partnered, and they had these Target firework glasses that every time, you know, a firework went off, it was the Target logo. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, the glasses were on, and they have imprints of the Target logo.
That's awful.
I know. So I wore them, and I thought they were the coolest thing ever. So, and I think we went to a Cubs game or something, you know, like a very 4th of July thing to do.
So a lot of people around here are Cincinnati Reds fans for baseball. I mean, a lot of people around here are mixed. Like, some are Chicago Cubs or White Sox fans. Some are St. Louis Cardinals fans. Others are Cincinnati Reds fans. Anyway, I looked up the Reds schedule because we might go to Cincinnati at some point, this summer. And the Reds are playing the Cubs on 4th of July in Cincinnati. I thought that'd be such a fun game to go to, but also, I don't want to go to Cincinnati on 4th of July.
No.
I love baseball games, though. They're so iconic. Such a fun feeling. We got to go to an Indianapolis Indians game. That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
It's low pressure, not, what do you call that? AAA, AA?
I don't know what they are. Minor league, maybe AA, minor league. I have no idea. I am not a sports person. So
I'm not actually there for the right reasons, so I can go to an Indians game and it's fine. I don't need professional. Although Wrigley, such an iconic stadium that I love going to.
Yeah, I love Wrigley. I love getting a hot dog there. So amazing. I just love their hot dogs. Oh, I love Chicago dogs, and they just are awesome. And I love the popcorn there. I love getting Nuts on Clark. Get your cheesy caramel. Get your, I like the candy one actually. So good.
I like cotton candy.
Emily likes cotton candy.
Cotton candy.
I remember even though I lived in Virginia, I went to a ton of Cubs games and all of this stuff. As a kid, I remember getting a hot dog and getting nachos, and I got popcorn in a Cubs helmet, and I kept that Cubs helmet most of my life.
That's cute.
And I'm not like a Cubs fan. I have no allegiance to any sports team. I just kind of go. I guess if I had to pick, I would be a Chicago Bears, football team fan, because I worked for the Chicago Bears, and I would be a Cubs fan because it's just where I went to growing up and throughout college. So, but I don't actually care. So yeah,
it's a fun team to be a fan of.
It is. Yeah, it is. So, I'm switching topics. Facebook, it was announced that Facebook is officially worth $1 trillion as of this past week. So that's wild.
That's crazy.
And if you're a crypto person, Binance has officially been banned in the UK, the Binance exchange. So good luck to anyone in the UK who has Binance coin or something. I don't know. But yeah, if you're still watching this, what should they comment down below?
Fireworks.
Comment down fireworks. Do you like fireworks? When I was a kid, I stepped on a smoke bomb with my bare feet and it burned my foot. But I like fireworks. I think they're super fun. I like getting so what I used to do somehow I would get these little dynamite things, and then I used to stick them in the ground and blow up the ground. I would stick them in ant hills and then blow up the ant hills. Super fun. Yeah. I still have old fireworks at my parents' house, actually.
Cool.
Yeah. Is that weird?
I liked those popper snaps.
Popper snaps.
What do you call those?
Yeah, snap pops.
Throw them on the ground.
I was always afraid of those because my friends would always throw them. So I was always just nervous I was going to get hit with them. I don't know if they hurt. I feel like they would, though, but I don't know.
Or sparklers are fun.
Sparklers are fun. They also get super hot. I mean, obviously, but they can they can do some major damage. But any firework probably could, you know what I mean? So, such an interesting industry. I would love to know the stats and the profitability of a firework shop. I mean,
of course you would.
Well, it is interesting. They're open around this time, June, July, and maybe Christmas time, December, or December, New Year's time. So, how much profit? How big is that industry, and how much profit do you actually make? So I'm sure it's a lot. I mean, right? I don't know. So my friend Tommy texted me today. We're going to talk tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. He wants to talk about selling on Amazon. Selling on Amazon, is one of those things.
I need to talk to Tommy too.
Yeah.
Probably not this time.
You're not going to talk to... Yeah, because you'll be in class, I think. Yeah. But you definitely need to talk to Tommy. So we're talking about that. And is there anything else I wanted to mention today? I don't think so. I think we're going to go before our parking meter expires because we only left 30 minutes on there. So we're going to head out. You want to say goodbye?
Thank you everyone for watching today. Thanks for joining us at this memorial downtown. It's kind of a fun little field trip. And if no one's told you this today, you are loved and this world's a better place because you are here. We'll see you soon. Bye.